What if one small decision, made out of love, turned your children's innocent laughter into a silent cry for help? In the serene neighborhood of Springville Estate, where laughter echoed from children playing in front yards and families gathered on warm evenings, Mrs. Evelyn Okoro was a beloved yet impressionable figure. Her friends often admired her commitment to raising her two children, Josh and Tina. But Evelyn often felt the silent pressure to measure up to other parents in the neighborhood. One breezy afternoon, her best friend, Mrs. Linda Adewale, casually mentioned how her children now had smartphones equipped with parental controls. "It's been a lifesaver," Linda said with a smile. "They use them for educational apps, and it keeps them connected to me. You should think about it for Josh and Tina." Evelyn felt a pang of guilt. Was she depriving her children? By the next weekend, she had purchased two shiny new smartphones for her 10-year-old son, Josh, and 8-year-old daughter, Tina. Unlike Linda, Evelyn didn't research parental controls or safety measures. "They are good kids," she thought. "What's the worst that could happen?" Josh and Tina were overjoyed. The phones opened up a universe of games, funny videos, and new apps. They spent hours exploring, giggling at animations and cheering as they cleared game levels. But the internet has a way of offering more than one bargain. One evening, Josh stumbled upon an ad promising fun videos. It led him to a site with content far beyond his understanding. He watched nervously, confused yet intrigued. Tina, curious about what had captivated her brother, peeked over his shoulder. What began as innocent exploration turned into a dangerous habit as their curiosity grew. At the Adewale household, things were different. Linda's children had limited access to apps, and inappropriate sites were blocked. Evelyn, unaware of the spiraling issue in her home, dismissed her children's increased screen time as a phase. Within weeks, Josh began mimicking the behavior he saw on the videos. At first, the games seemed harmless, but soon their undertones became disturbing. One day, Ella, a sharp 12-year-old neighbor, noticed Josh whispering odd instructions to Tina. Ella ignored it, assuming they were just playing make-believe. But Josh's influence didn't stop there. He introduced these games to other children in the neighborhood. The once peaceful estate became an unwitting hub for confused, innocent children playing games rooted in content they didn't comprehend. The turning point came when Mr. Adewale observed his son, David, acting strangely. During dinner, David asked questions no 11-year-old should know. Alarmed, Mr. Adewale pressed further until David revealed Josh's involvement. Furious, he stormed to Evelyn's home. "What kind of mother are you, Evelyn?" he yelled. "How could you let this happen?" Evelyn was shocked. "What are you talking about?" she demanded, defensive. Mr. Adewale explained everything, and Evelyn's heart sank. She glanced at Josh and Tina, their faces full of guilt. It was as if her world had crumbled. Other parents soon learned of the issue, and Evelyn became the center of their outrage. Children across the neighborhood were exhibiting disturbing behavior, and the root cause traced back to Josh and Tina. Evelyn broke down. She realized her mistake in rushing to fit in without taking the necessary precautions. Linda, though initially sympathetic, reminded Evelyn of their earlier conversation about parental controls. This isn't just about devices, Evelyn. It's about responsibility, Linda said firmly. The neighborhood parents convened to address the crisis. Therapists were brought in to help the children unlearn what they had seen. Many showed signs of confusion and trauma, but with time and care, they began to recover. Evelyn took it upon herself to lead the effort in creating awareness. She attended workshops on online safety, organized seminars, and spoke candidly at community meetings. My mistake cost my children and others their innocence, she admitted. But we can't change the past. What we can do is ensure it never happens again. During therapy, Josh admitted he felt trapped by his curiosity, while Tina confessed she followed her brother because she trusted him. Their openness encouraged other children to share their feelings, helping therapists tailor their care. One evening, Evelyn sat by her window, journaling. She reflected on how one impulsive decision had changed everything. I won't let this define us, she thought. Her journal would later become a resource for parents in similar situations. Months turned into years, and the scars began to fade. Josh and Tina, though changed, found a path to healing through therapy and open conversations with their mother. Evelyn became a fierce advocate for digital literacy, ensuring no parent in Springville Estate made the same mistake. In her final community speech, Evelyn shared these lessons. Parental guidance is key. Children need limits and supervision to navigate the digital world. Teach digital literacy early. Equip kids with the knowledge to recognize online dangers. Open communication. Create a safe space for children to share their experiences. Monitor proactively. Better to prevent than to regret. Seek help. Early intervention through therapy can prevent long-term harm. Springville Estate returned to its peaceful rhythm, but the lessons learned left a lasting impression. Parents became more vigilant, and children were given the tools to explore the digital world safely. Evelyn's journey from naivety to advocacy became a testament to the power of taking responsibility and working for change. In protecting our children, we safeguard the future, Evelyn said, her voice steady. Let's be the parents they need us to be. If you learn from this story, share to inspire other parents for the safety of our children and our society at large.